Detroit is a new movie by Catherine Bigelow, and it stars John Boyega, Will Poulter, Algie Smith, and Anthony Mackie. So what is Detroit about? Detroit is about the real-life events of the Detroit riots in 1967, as a ton of black people are pissed off, and it caused a riot. But really, the movie isn't about a riot. What the movie is actually about is how the police raided a motel for reasons I'm not going to spoil for the plot, and basically just depicts and shows and lets you experience the events of the Detroit riots. Now, I have never seen a Catherine Bigelow movie before. I haven't seen Point Break, the original one. I haven't seen Hurt Locker. And I haven't seen Zero Dark Thirty. I wanted to see them, but I haven't seen them. And Detroit, I didn't know what to think about it. I saw the first trailer, I said that's it. Didn't think much of it. But the movie got a very positive score on Rotten Tomatoes. It got very good reviews. So I decided, why not? I'll check it out after the stinker that was The Dark Tower. So, what was Detroit like? How did I like it? I better change the fact I have never seen a Catherine Bigelow movie in my life, because this movie shook me in the best way possible. The first thing I gotta praise this movie is the intensity. This movie is so raw and gritty and intense in the best possible way. I gotta talk about, first of all, the cinematography. Jesus Christ, this movie is shot in a handheld documentary style, and it worked so well for this movie. It made me feel like I was in the Detroit riots. It felt like I was witnessing it in front of my eyes. Very good job for the cinematography. It worked very well for this movie. I gotta talk about the construction of the scenes, how there's so many extras, how it just didn't tone down anything. Just showed you a bunch of stuff. And this movie's so intense, how it's paced, how it's written. Very good job from that part. Now I also gotta talk about the performances. Now, everybody, and I mean it, everybody gives the performances of their career. First of all, I gotta talk about John Boyega. Now, I've only seen him in Star Wars, so I thought, okay, let's see what this guy has. This guy has range. This guy is gonna be a movie star. He's gonna do much more than Star Wars, because John Boyega can act. He was amazing in this movie. His character, he just wanted to do the good thing. Very good performance by him. But I gotta talk about the biggest, and I mean it, the biggest standout of the movie, Will Poulter. Oh my god, this guy, I'm saying it here, this guy better get nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Maybe even win. His character is so despicable and evil, and Will Poulter fucking nailed it. And I have to say that word, because he just incredible, man. It's the performance of his career. You get his motivations, but he's that despicable person. Will Poulter, amazing job. I gotta talk about the other guys. There's this guy named Algie Smith. Now, he's front and center in the movie, and he also gave a very good performance. When he's locked down in a motel, you see the intensity in his eyes. He has a very good and compelling character arc for him. Very good job by him. And even Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie is barely in this movie, but he also does a very good job what little screen time he had. All around, the performances are the best of many of these actors' careers. And now I gotta talk about one of the best parts of the movie, the depiction of the events that happen. Now, I don't know about the events at all. Man, I gotta tell you, this movie doesn't sugarcoat shit. This movie is rated R, and they use it to the best ability ever. This movie swears. This movie shows violence, brutality, and this movie is brutal and hard to watch at times. It made me feel terrified, frustrated, everything that I should be feeling out of this movie. Made me hate the characters who do the most despicable things. Man, this movie depicts the events so good. And I also gotta talk about the script. The script is fantastic. It hooks you instantaneously. The dialogue is so raw and intense, and even when it gets slower near the end, where not much happens, the dialogue is so good, it just keeps it going. Amazing script that should be nominated for the Oscars also. Now, if there's only one thing I have to complain about Detroit, the movie's not perfect. There's just one thing. The end, even when the end has one of the best dialogue, most investing dialogue of the year, the end is just a few minutes too long. That's it. It's just a few minutes that could have been shaved off. But that is the only problem I had with Detroit. Overall, Detroit is one of the best movies of the year. This movie doesn't sugarcoat anything. It made me feel like it was an event. It does everything it absolutely needed to, and it's so fantastic. Now, I was very sad to see this movie didn't do very good in the box office. I can see the degree why. This movie is a very hard and raw movie to watch. But overall, if you're in the mood for something this raw, intense, well-made, seek this movie out. Go see it in the theater. Go see it at home. I heavily recommend Detroit. It's one of the most important movies of the year. Detroit gets a 9 out of 10. Go see this. I absolutely recommend it. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, favorite, and subscribe. Share this video around. Show your friends. Give me for exposure so I can give you guys more reviews in the coming weeks. Anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.